Dominic is done.
Promotions and entertainment, Royal Fashion, Roberta Fabiani Skadek. My Daughter, Your Daughter. That is a philanthropic organization. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for His Royal Highness, Reverend Dr. A.Z.K. Adekoya II, Chairman of today's occasion.
Thank you, everybody. How we all doing? Well?
Yes.
Are we having a good time?
Yes.
I just want to hear that voice because I'm not feeling the energy in this room. Are we having a good time?
Yes.
Are we happy to be around Phil Murphy?
Oh, yes.
Are we ready to support Phil Murphy?
Yes.
Are we ready to go all the way?
All the
For
way.
the betterment of our children, for the betterment of our future, for the betterment of this country, for the betterment of our continent, Africa.
Yes.
Give it up for Phil Murphy. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. It's an honor to be here this afternoon. But before I go further, I would like to give honor to whom it's due, which is the Most High God, that if not, every one of us here, some of us believe in. I don't want to trend on the side of your faith or religion, but by the grace of God, all our effort will be crowned with success. Please allow me to say thank you, and a big thank you to every one of you that is here today. Most especially on a Saturday, it's not always convenient for people to gather at this time of the day. But because of the love, the passion, the interest, the betterment of our future, the betterment of our community, the betterment of the state of New Jersey, we decided to abandon our important purpose for this incredible occasion. And it's an honor for us as Africans and friends of Africans alike to be here today to support our governor-to-be. I specifically address him as our governor, not governor-to-be, simply because I believe in him. I believe in his principle, his doctrine, and his philosophy. So as I continue, allow me to recognize the chiefs and doctors, reverends, and all the dignitaries in our community, all the protocols observed. I thank you all for the support, most especially our committee for this event. It was a very short notice for us to put this together, but by the grace of God, we were able to deliver, and we thank God for that. But I'll tell you one thing, this is impossible without a great leader, without a visionary, without somebody that has passion for the betterment of Africa. And that person in the name of Chief Charles A.K. Please put your hands together for this man. Also, you know, it's not easy to multitask. I've been in all, and by the grace of God, I'm standing and claiming success day in and day out to the glory of God. I also like to acknowledge my good friend, very dear person to me. This man commits every minute, every time to the betterment of this organization, to the success of Phil Murphy, to the improvement of New Jersey and the citizens of New Jersey, and most especially to the betterment of all Africans and the continent of Africa. Please help me give it up to Mr. Dominic Tomei. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. We really appreciate you. Most of you that are here today have done something specific, something special, and something that we go a long way in the record of Phil Murphy, as we were told. He's a man of fashion with a strong financial background. He's a man of knowledge with international credential, and he's a man that sticks to his word because of his fear for God. So when you have these three things present in the life of a man, I'll tell you what, you have nothing to worry about. Because if he have the presence of the Lord in his heart, he will do unto others as he wants to be dealt with. One thing that I really appreciate about him. So everyone that is here today, remember that your work is not in vain. Your effort is going to be meaningful. Whether for you, your business, your family, your friends, or generational life. Because we know there are a lot of things that is coming in the making. Because as we are in this country today, we are under the threat of Donald Trump, our current president. As we all know, every day in, day out, Africans, Latinos, foreigners could not rest their head comfortably because they don't know what tomorrow holds. The president decided to withhold funding for the states that are operating under immigrant safety net, which is, in other words, called sanctuary cities. So when we had the opportunity to speak to Phil Murphy, this is one thing that Phil Murphy detests. It's one of the main things that he will rise up and fight tooth and nail for. Because Phil Murphy will declare the state of New Jersey a sanctuary state, not sanctuary city. And I think once New Jersey becomes a sanctuary state, all New Jerseyans can breathe easy. We can sleep good. Our kids can go to school without the fear of their father or mother taking it away in their absence, just as it happened to a gentleman that was deported last night. The son was crying because the father was taken away after being in this country for 13 years. It is tough, and it is real. Under this administration, it is real. So when we see things like that, we have to open our eyes and our mind and work with someone that will liberate us. And in my honest opinion, Phil Murphy is the man.